Hello, everybody, and good morning. It's so awesome to be back with all of you. Uh, yeah, it's really exciting. I don't know if many of you remembered that I was going to be here today at 9 o'clock. Um, but hopefully, some of you can are going to be able to make it. There's Eva. Hi, Eva. It's good to have you here. And anyone else who is joining us today. So, we have been on break with these live streams since February, since the end of January. So we've had a lot going on. We did School of Love 2023, which was amazing. And then I took a really small group to England to go on pilgrimage with Mother, and that was just awesome. That was, oh my gosh, like over the top amazing. So, now I'm back and ready to focus on live streams and yeah, private sessions with Mother for the next couple of months, but also Mother's retreat, her online retreat is coming up next month at the beginning of next month, first weekend of August. And you can go to my website, belovedpublications.com, to get more information. And the focus is making fear your ally. And I have to tell you, as we move into the new age, this feels so critical. Like I have to, as an individual, I have to understand fear, my fears, the fears that are, swirling through the collective. And I have to understand it because I have had fear pull me under, many, many times in my life. And it doesn't happen so much anymore, but with all the changes that are happening on our planet and as we enter the new age, it seems to me that being at peace with fear and making fear my ally instead of my enemy would be a huge benefit. Like literally keep my head above water when it feels like I'm going under. So I feel like I've been waiting for almost 30 years for this retreat because yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to hear what she has to say about it. It's lovely to see you too, KB and Cindy and Ricardo. Warrior Girl, yay! It's so good to see you here. And Eugenia, I'm squinting because my laptop is so far away. Am I reading that right? And Jane, hello. So good to see all of you. All right. Hope you can join me and Mother for her online retreat coming up here. Again, go to my website, belovedpublications.com, and you can register. The cost is really minimal compared to what you're getting since I'm online and I have no travel expenses or anything like that. So I encourage you to take advantage of that and know that yeah, it's gonna be pretty special. So let's dive in. Mm. Hello, beloved ones. It is so wonderful to be with you here and now, live on YouTube, so that we can be together in this moment in a way that may not always be possible for you. I know that your deep desire is to connect and commune with the divine on a consistent basis. But you are human, and your five senses play a very large role in how you connect, how you make your choices, how you perceive your life. And so to be able to commune with me in a body can have very profound effects upon your emotions, your psyche, your very soul itself. And one of the wonders of your age is the technology that allows us to do this through the ether. So let us take this moment to ground in gratitude. Breathe in and receive the gift of our communion. That as you breathe this moment in, you can carry it with you throughout the day. It's a little bit like just taking me with you in your pocket, right? So that I'm close to you, accessible to you, connected with you. And you know that you do not need a physical channel for this to occur. Your mind knows this, your heart knows this, your soul definitely knows this. And yet, this communion creates a bridge for easier access, especially on the days when your fears are active and they stand as a barrier between us because you feel the need to protect yourself. It is on those days when this physical transmission, when this physical presence has the greatest effect. Your desire to commune with the divine, to be connected with the divine, is not a singular experience. It is shared by all people in the collective. And everyone gets to define the word divine for themselves. It does not necessarily translate into a being, a spiritual being, or an angel, or a deity that a religion has been created around. Divine means many things to many people. But it is the essence of that connection. It is that moment when an individual not only feels uplifted, but they feel a part of something greater. It can be something as simple as when you are gathering with friends and maybe you decide to play a game together. You're in an escape room and you all have to figure out all the clues on how to escape the room. And the fun, the finding of the clues, the collaboration, all of that creates an energy that uplifts you, that makes you feel a part of something greater or bigger than yourself. And it feels wonderful. It's why you all join classes and clubs and organizations. It's why you have multiple friendships. It's why you seek others out in your community, whether it's online or in the physical presence, whether you are an atheist and a scientist, or whether you are deeply devoted to me or to Yeshua or to Buddha or somewhere in between. What you need to know that is important, beloved ones, is that this need to experience that connection, that communion, that collaboration that creates the feeling of being a part of something greater than yourself is critical to the human experience. It is a shared need, not by some of you, but by all of you. And when you've let yourself have that in the past, when you've really let yourself be a part of something communal, something greater than yourself, without holding back. That's why I use the escape room as an example. If you've ever done that, you're on the timer clock. So you're not worried about hanging back and do I want to be a part of this? Or you don't hold back, you jump in. Let's find the clues. Let's work on it together. You have to work collaboratively to get out of the room. So when you just let yourself be a part of these communal experiences without holding yourself back, you are uplifted, you are expanded, you are transported into the divine. Even if you're a group of atheist scientists working in a laboratory together or working thousands of miles distance from each other, but you are working collaboratively and you are all in. And when that happens, the creative energy, the realm of possibility, the presence of joy is heightened exponentially. And you know in the moment, you are fully cognizant that you are a part of something bigger than yourself. That there is a moment where you feel that recognition of how extraordinary the moment is, how expanded you feel. And you know deep within yourself, you could not have achieved that feeling without the collaboration, without the communion. The more you allow yourself to cross that bridge and commune, whether it's with one other person or a small group or a big group, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you let yourself into the collaboration, into the communion, without holding back. You can enter that communion and decide that it's not right for you. That what's being created by the group, what is being heightened, is ultimately destructive or unhealthy. And even in those circumstances, you can still feel the divine, because the divine is all of life. So if you are heightening, if you are in a group fear experience, and that is being heightened and fed, there is still that element of divinity, because you know you are some part of something much greater than yourself. And sometimes when it is fear, people are swept along in a kind of altered state. You see it in riots or mob mentality, when people who normally would not do certain things, they are so swept up into the collaboration of fear and anger and hate that they find themselves taking actions that are an extension of that energy. And I know it's hard to hear, it's hard to accept, it's hard to believe, but even that is divine. Why? Because the divine is shadow and light. All is light. But for human beings to evolve, you require shadow. Right? The natural elements within the earth become diamonds when they are put under enormous pressure. And what eventually emerges is this mineral, this stone that can refract the endless colors of light. So when you allow yourself to step into these collaborative communal experiences without the barriers, without holding back, you will quickly be able to discern whether that group experience is healthy for you, is right for you, is something that you want to lend your energy to. But holding yourself back, keeping up those barriers that prevent you from being vulnerable, they tend to not allow you that divine experience. And the problem with those barriers is it cuts off your ability to discern. So you may end up lending part of your energy to a group dynamic that is not healthy for you, that is not sustaining for you. But because you are not fully present, you are not fully participating, you can't discern that. And so you stay and you stay and you stay without really feeling that elevation into the divine. Because it is often that initial moment of elevation, even in very unhealthy dynamics with a group, that sparks the discernment that you say, no, this is not where I need to be. This is not right for me. So all of this is to say, beloved ones, that I'm encouraging you to acknowledge and accept this need within yourself to come together with others and experience the divine energy, the divine elements that come together in a circumstance that is greater than you. That fulfills the need to reach that divine experience in the presence of others. And when fear becomes an ally rather than an enemy, you will find that more and more you are able to be vulnerable, to be exposed with others, and that vulnerability, that very exposure, is what allows you to participate fully. Even if others are not participating fully, that's the great part, right? Is that for you to have that divine expanded experience is not dependent on others. It is only dependent on you and how willing you are to step fully into the experience. And more, as you move into the new age, this communion, this collaboration, this need within the collective will be revealed. That people need to feel they are a part of something greater than themselves. And it's been happening from the beginning, but people are not generally conscious of this personal need as a human being. But that's going to change. It's already changing. People are being drawn into communities. They are seeking out others to commune with, to have that collective experience consciously. But they may not understand their motivation. Why all of a sudden are they seeking this out? Or are you seeking this out? It's because this need within humanity is now coming to the forefront of consciousness. Because your new age is going to be all about collaboration and communion and collective connection. And that might look polarized, divided, but it's really just two sides of the same coin. So step back and see your world through a different lens. See it as a world where you are all trying to fulfill this particular need. And find your compassion for how you and others go about seeking that fulfillment. We are here, we walk among you, we walk beside you, we walk within you. We are one. And there is not a moment where you have been abandoned by those of us in the unseen. I speak for all beings of light when I say that we love you. And while we may not be allowed to change the things in your life you wish would change, because you must make those changes, that does not mean that we love you any less. Doing things for you does not equate to loving you. We love you unconditionally, and that will never change. It is my joy to serve each and every one of you individually and collectively. Step into your collective experiences without reservation. See what's there. Let yourself fully experience that feeling that you are always and forever a part of something greater than yourself. Lean into that and trust it. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. All right, well, here we go, everybody. Hey, Iggy, it's so awesome to see you here. You are so welcome, Warrior Girl. Serious Lisa, I love that handle. That's awesome. Sunflower, you're here. Wonderful to see you. And Ravenheart, yay, we're back. You are so welcome, Ricardo. It's lovely to see you all here again. Thank you so much for your support. Please, if you enjoyed this live stream, like the video. I don't know if you can like it while it's a live stream. I don't know that much, about YouTube. But, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so as well. And you can click on the bell if you want to get notifications of when the next live stream is and all that kind of good stuff. So, much love to all of you. Have a fantastic week. And I'll see you later. Bye.